Well, again, welcome everybody. This is our Saturday Global Building Training Call. It's the special call that we do every week to really lock in with all of our members all around the world and give them some tips and some advice, some things that they can do to really go out there and maximize their results, maximize their donations, maximize how they build their team. We've got some great information to share. I see people are piling on from all over the world. Welcome to everybody. South Africa, UK, Costa Rica, Germany. I saw Croatia on there earlier. Even saw one from Australia. It's pretty early in the night over there. But, I mean, people are committed. People are excited. That's how you get to where you want to be. So we're going to get this call started in just under a minute's time. We've got a great call lined up for you today. We're looking forward to sharing with everybody. If you haven't done so, go ahead, type into the chat where you're calling in from. We'd love to hear from you. All right, here we go, everybody. We are live. This is our Saturday Global Building Training Call. My name is John Van Derzen. I'm here in sunny Canada. I want to wish everyone around the world a very happy Easter weekend. We've got a great call lined up for everybody here today. You know, this past week, some amazing things happened. We're in week 13, and we absolutely exploded into the momentum phase this past week. Just the growth around the world. I mean, we now have impactors in 140 different countries around the world. That's happened in only 13 weeks. It's amazing what's going on. This past week, I want to throw a couple numbers at you. This past week, we had 3,600 donations received by members all around the world. We had $1.7 million US dollars received by members all around the world. We are soaring to the top of the Alexa ratings. We have got momentum. When momentum strikes, you want to be plugged in with it. You want to know what to do, and you want to grab as big a part of this wave as you can. That's what we're going to show you here today. Now, yesterday, we got some information out there on another brand new tool, brand new resource that you can use to build a global team. Yesterday, we activated the Impact101 YouTube channel. And what Hans and Frank did is they put up almost every video we have on this YouTube channel that we have. You can see everything's there, the support videos, the 3-minute video, the 3 grids to freedom plan, the introduction, how the grids work, Duncan and Colin with their presentations. It's all there. So what do? What it means, you can now go there and use those videos, and they'll actually be converted to any language in the world. So you can reach out to people all over the planet, and now they can get this amazing information on what we have in their own languages. So, you know, what you can do, you click on a video there that you'd like someone to see, you copy the link, you fire it off to them, and you just give them these instructions. They turn on the closed captioning on the bottom of the screen. They click on the settings, choose subtitles, auto-translate, pick their language, and it doesn't matter what their language is, they're now going to get that video with the subtitles in their language. It's an amazing resource. It's not a 100% perfect translation, but it's a very good one, and it will really help you build around the world. So it's a tremendous resource. You always want to be thinking global, because we are a global economy. We're a global society, and with the internet, with everything that we have, it's really easy to build a big global team. And, you know, the benefits of building a big global team, it means when you wake up in the morning, you have a whole bunch of emails that say, awesome news, you've just got a donation. That's what being global means. You can be part of the 24-hour receiving club. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring on a couple speakers here, amazing leaders from around the world that are going to share what they're doing. And I learned a long time ago in the relationship marketing arena is if you want success, you find out who's successful, you find out what they're doing, and then you just simply copy it. That's all you need to do. Well, we've got the successful people on here today. They're going to tell you what they're doing. If you copy it, you're going to see an explosion in your team and your platform. So let's get right to it. We're going to head down to the US. We've got a gentleman there who's been tearing this up all over the planet. Earl Cox, could you come on? Tell us why you're excited. Share some of the tips on what you're doing to build a global team.
Hey, John, thank you for inviting me to the panel. Hey, everybody, welcome, welcome. It's amazing program that we have here. I'm 100% full speed ahead with it. You know, it's allowing me to help a lot of people around the world, as I said, raise funds for any purpose. Very simple and easy process that everyone has to follow. As you guys know, I've been doing crushing with Facebook. Right, Facebook is my #1 platform that I use to share the information with other people worldwide. Now, a lot of people come on and are using Facebook and have no idea how to use Facebook to gain attraction. You know, and I love sharing what I do because it's pretty simple, guys. Facebook is a two-way communication. You know, you're going to talk to people, you're going to engage with others, and others going to engage with you. So the main thing that we do, Facebook gives you the information that we need to market, i.e., you have our the birthday wishes every day. Someone has a birthday and Facebook going to notify you. And that's how you build the interaction. You know, that's what I've been doing, Richard. It's not about pitching the opportunity with others. It's just about connecting. It's a two-way communication platform. So basically, simple thing that we do, that I do every morning, I reach out to people, say good morning. I interact with other people's posts, you know, like, comment, share some of the posts, share some value. And when it comes to your birthday, wish them happy birthday and go back the following day and follow up with them, you know, find out how the birthday is. You know, and what that does, Facebook shows those individuals your posts more often. Okay, so basically on Facebook you should be targeting your targeted audience. You know, people that you know, like you do. There is ads that run on Facebook, and Facebook normally goes out there and find people for you. No, you could actually do that yourself without paying Facebook. Okay, you don't have to pay anything. You're just going out there and connect with the right people. And that way your target audience is seeing what you're posting every day. So if you share something of value of what this program could do, example, crowdfunding. You know, there's a lot of articles out there that I use. You know, I share the article because it's a real instances. People are using crowdfunding to raise funds for their purpose. So what I do, I share our platform because it allows us to give and also receive. And that's the power of our platform. Other platforms out there, you could only give. You're not able to receive unless you actually set up a campaign for yourself. But with Impact101, you could actually help someone raise funds, and in turn, they're going to help you raise your funds for your campaign. You know, so I utilize Facebook a lot. It's very effective. You just have to do it the right way. And also videos, guys. Videos are very powerful. You have to use videos. Do live videos or recorded videos and put it up. You want to draw people to you. People are going to connect with you. Sometimes people that connect with me may not connect with John or Mel or Joe, right? Different individuals, because we all have different friends. But you never know. People are watching and they're looking for something that's going to help them. And here we have Impact101, which is going to do exactly that for them. Help them raise their funds for the need. You know, you might be asking, well, what funds are we raising? You want to pay your bills. Your kids going to college. You'll have some medical bills have to take care of. You know, anything that you want to raise funds with, Impact101 is definitely the platform for you to make it happen because it's simple process. We have what we call a mobile landing page. All right. People going to ask for the information. You don't have to explain it. You share your mobile landing page link with them. The video is going to do all the telling and selling for you. All you have to do is drive traffic, and you have Facebook here for you. A lot of people scared to share the information on the wall, worrying about what other people gonna say about them. I'm gonna tell you what, guys. If you want Facebook to conduct business, create a separate page for your friends and family, because your friends and family are the last one to join you until they start seeing you having some type of success. Then they'll come around. So those of you who are actually saying that you do not want to post on Facebook, I behoove you to go ahead and create a separate account because you're leaving money on the table. Facebook is very powerful. And remember, Facebook is worldwide. And we're actually helping people around the world raise funds. And that's what we want to do. So if you're very serious about changing your finances with Impact101, I highly recommend you do something about it. And I hope you guys taking notes, jotting notes down, and everything you learn here today, put it into action, because when stuff fall on deaf ears, it don't work, right? Once it goes in there, you want to put it to use, put it to work.
That's excellent, Earl. I've got a question for you, and that's great advice. You know, I see some people, they come on board, they get really excited, they go crazy for about 24 to 36 hours. You know, they're not wealthy at the end of that, so you know they kind of get distracted by other shiny objects out there, and you know then maybe a week later they circle back and they do another 2-hour burst of activity. You know, and we all know running hot and cold just does not get you anywhere in when you're trying to build something. How important is consistent daily productive activities to getting you to where you want to be?
Okay, all right. Well, to being consistent in everything you do, first thing to be consistent, you have to have a why. Why you want to make this happen? Why you want change? Why you want this happen for you? Once you have that why, that's going to keep you going. For me, I look at it for my kids. Okay, my kids are very important because I want them to have what I didn't have when I was growing up. And that's the reason, that's what's going to keep me going. And being consistent every single day. If you're not seeing results, no. Being consistent every day. Later on down the line, you're going to have results because what you're doing, you're planting your seeds. And then guess what? They're going to grow and you're going to reap the rewards after. So if you stay 2-3 weeks, even a month, we're not seeing much results, trust me, the results going to come. So being consistent every single day is very important. Do your videos. Share. If no one is on Facebook, if no one is commenting or liking your post, that's okay. Don't get discouraged. People are seeing you. It's just that they want to get more information from you. They want to see what you're going to do. Because if someone see you come in, like John said, you know, you started, do it for a week, you're hot for a week, then you stop. Back next 3 weeks, you start again. When people see that, they won't want to join with you. They want to see that consistency of you keep going. So you don't want to stop. You're going to see results, but you have to keep going and keep sharing and don't give up.
Excellent, Earl. Great words of advice. You're doing a great job leading your global team. We appreciate everything you're doing, buddy. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you, John.
You betcha. Let's head over to the UK. We've got a young lady over there who, you know, got started on day one, has just put the blinders on, building a huge team all over the world. She's going to share what she's doing. Mel Baxter-Smith, are you there?
Hi, John.
Hey,
hello,
Mel, how are you?
Can you hear me and see me okay?
You betcha. Looking good and sounding good.
Thanks very much. Okay, well, thanks very much indeed, first of all, for inviting me on the call today. As you can see, probably behind me, this is a bit of a working office. I call it the Impact101 headquarters for the southwest of England. So everything happens here. First of all, I'd just like to say very briefly just a little bit about myself. I've been involved in relationship marketing for a number of years now. I've actually got a part-time job which keeps me really busy. I work a lot outside. I'm a gardener, so time is really precious to me. Just going back when I joined, when my sponsor Duncan Wood called me to show me the Impact101 platform, I saw the concept immediately because not long ago I had a number of GoFundMe projects running in the past. I used GoFundMe to fundraise with my colleague in Nepal. He actually builds new schools in the outer regions of Nepal to help the kids with their education. And I've actually been helping him with this for a number of years now. So when I saw, when I was shown the Impact101 platform from Duncan, I got very excited, obviously, both for myself and for my colleague, because I could see immediately that this would help him tremendously, because he works very hard out there, building schools and raising money for the kids. As I said, I immediately saw it as a great platform for both for our fundraising activities. Now, the tools I use to build Impact101, of course, are the excellent videos on our websites and our mobile landing pages. They do all the explaining for us. There's no need to explain anything of how it works. There's no complicated marketing plans to explain. And in the past with my other networks that I've been involved with, I always dreaded trying to explain a marketing plan because I could never understand it anyway. So it was always a real problem for me. So this is like a breath of fresh air. It's absolutely brilliant. I love the videos. I also use email. I've got a very short prospecting email I use. I try and keep it as short as possible, just giving bullet points of the advantages of coming on board with Impact 101. I include my links, I include my mobile landing page, my website link, and I usually just include perhaps one or two very short videos, because I was always told to tell stories and paint pictures. Tell stories, you can put it into words, but paint pictures, well, that's what the videos do. Again, I use Facebook like Earl, again, keeping it very simple, just including my links and the videos whenever I can. And one thing I wanted to touch on is communication, because I think it's really important to communicate with your teams and your prospects. This, I think, those are really, this is paramount. Just keeping in touch often help. Always let them know that you're there if they need you. Always try and keep one step ahead, because I think it keeps the team together. It gives you motivation, it gives the team motivation. And the way I do this is I do something which I was taught in my early days of networking, which is promote impending events. Now, what that means is promote the webinars coming up, promote the latest countries joining, promote the latest figures, promote different languages we have on our websites. I mean, keeping in contact and information is key. And I think that just keeps everybody together. And also, very important is the follow-up with prospects. And I mean, I've got prospects I'm following up from not just weeks, but months ago. Just send the odd, hello, how are you? We're in so many countries now. We've got all these different languages. Just keeping in touch with them all the time. And, you know, be consistent, because if you don't keep in touch with them, I can assure you somebody else will one day. So to finish, be consistent. We've already touched on that. I know Earl talked about that. That's so important. Just keep doing what you're doing. Promote impending events, as I've already talked about. Follow up, paramount importance, and lead by example. And they do say that, the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. So on finishing, I'd like to say a very big thanks to Frank, Hans, John, my sponsor Duncan, and indeed my team as well, because they do give me support, all of them. And I'd like to thank everyone behind the scenes for giving us this incredible platform and enabling us to help everyone all over the world. So thank you, John, and back to you.
All right, great stuff, Mel. Some really good nuggets in there. You're absolutely right. You know, when you light yourself on fire and you take off at 100 miles an hour, guess what? Everybody's running directly with you, trying to keep up. You set the pace for your team. That's why we get crazy. That's why you get crazy. Earl, Duncan, Joe, all of us, because we know what we've got our hands on, and we know you lead by example, and that's what it's all about. So thanks very much, Mel.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're going to stay over in the UK. We are sliding over to Wales. We've got one of our big leaders in the company on the line here. Duncan Woods, you are doing phenomenal stuff. You've got big teams growing all over the globe. Why don't you fill us in on what's going on, big guy?
Okay, thanks, John. Good evening, everybody. As I said to you before, it's the hottest day we've had since the 1940s. We're having the hottest weather ever, but with the hottest company that has got the hottest industry in the world right now. Timing couldn't be better. Do you know what? I'm listening to, well, I'm on every call. I'm listening to everybody and the points and tips that they give everybody. And I've tried to put, the crazy thing is everybody basically says the same things, really. So I tried to put a list down for tonight of 10 points to keep in mind for success. Number one, and everybody mentions about this, how you think and your attitude is everything. You need to be positive. You need to think success, not failure. You need to be aware of any negative environment and negative people and keep yourself away from it. And this trait has to be one of the most important. Your belief that you can accomplish your goals has to be unstoppable. The moment you say to yourself, I can't, then you won't. I was always given the advice, never say I can't. And I'd like to take that out of the dictionary. It shouldn't really be there. But like everybody, I found from time to time, my attitude wavers. I have bad days, I have bad weeks. A mentor of mine once said, it's okay to visit Pity City, but you can't stay there. There comes a time when you have to leave. So positive things have to happen to positive people. So the most important thing is looking at keeping positive. Don't surround yourself with negative thoughts or negative people. Clear away from them. So that's the first tip. Second tip, decide upon your true dreams and goals. Write down specific goals. Everybody said this. Develop a plan to reach them. This means a project plan. You may have heard the old saying, a New Year's resolution that isn't written down is just a dream, and dreams are not goals. Goals are those concrete, measurable stepping stones of achievement that you track your progress towards your dream. And you know yourself, your dream can be right in the distance, but you need handleable size stepping stones to achieve that dream. Number three, take action. Goals are nothing without action. Just do it. I took action by reaching out when I first saw this. I started off with my list. I'm a great believer in your list is the foundation. And I learned the hard way until I actually sat down one day and did a proper list, a list of everybody I've ever known in my life, not a list of people you think are interested. Once you've done that list, you need to take some action towards your goal. It may be small, but you still need to take action. Every day you need to ask yourself a question. What have you done to get yourself towards your goal? Number four, never stop learning. Go back to school or read books, get training and acquire skills. These calls with some of the best leaders in the world have nuggets of brilliant information. You need to become a long lifeline learner. Everybody benefits from what people are telling us. It's crazy that once we're out of school, you realize how enjoyable learning can be. So ask yourself each day what you've learned today. Number five, be persistent and work hard. Success is not a marathon. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So never give up. Keep going even when you feel like it's never happening. You hear so many people saying that often success is just around the corner, just at the point that you're about to give up. Learn to analyze details, get all the facts and all the input, learn from your mistakes. Listen, we've all made a lot of mistakes, but you've got to learn from your mistakes. I think you have to strike a balance between getting all the facts and making a decision with incomplete data. Both are the traits of successful people. So spend time gathering details, but don't catch analytic paralysis and become an analyst. And number seven, you need to focus your time and your money. Don't let other people or things distract you. Remain laser focused on your goal and surround yourself with positive people and believe in you. Don't be distracted by the naysayers or the negative people or tasks that are not helping you achieve your goal. And number eight, don't be afraid to be innovative. Be different. Following the herd is a sure way to mediocrity. Follow through on that breakout idea if you have one and ask yourself, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? Number nine, deal and communicate with positive, effective people. No person is an island. Learn to understand and motivate others. One of the key things I try and do is to build up a relationship with people. Successful people develop and nurture a network of successful people, basically. And they only do that by treating people openly, fairly, and sometimes firmly. You have to be firm with people sometimes. There's nothing wrong with being firm, just don't cross the line. And number 10, and I think this is the most important, to be honest and dependable. Take responsibility. Otherwise, 1 to 9 doesn't make any difference. It doesn't matter. So those 10 points again, how you think is everything. Your attitude is everything. Decide upon your true dreams and goals. Take action. Nothing works without action. Never stop learning. Be patient and work hard. You don't get anywhere without working hard. There's no easy way. Learn to analyze details. Focus your time and your money. Don't be afraid to innovate and try new things. Deal and communicate, and be honest and dependable. There's a saying, commitment is doing the things you said you would do long after the mood you said it in has passed. So commit to this, and don't ever give up. Hope that helps, John. Thanks very much for inviting me on tonight. I can't wait for next Tuesday to see the results of this week.
Absolutely, Duncan. Hey, great tips there that everybody can apply. You know, sometimes people think that you know, some of us are just naturals at this. Well, I can tell you, Duncan and myself, we're 20-day miracle or 20-year miracles at this, because we've made every mistake that there ever could be made in this arena, and most of them we've made 5, 6, 10 times, and we just learned and we got better and we got better. And that's exactly what it's all about. Wouldn't you agree, Duncan? Don't be too hard on yourself. You're going to make mistakes, get better, right?
Yeah, absolutely, John. Absolutely. You know,
all right. Well, Duncan and Colin, they've got a couple of great presentations recorded that are up on our website behind the all videos button on resources. They do live presentations every week. They do fantastic presentations. Plug into that. You can see their live presentation schedule under our System for Success. Take advantage of it. It's another great resource that you can plug your people into. So super stuff, Duncan. We appreciate it.
Just before you go, John, I will be doing the Sunday call tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, even though it is Easter. So the way I look at it is everybody is at home. Now's your chance to get some friends while you're meeting up with people on that call.
That's it. It's all about commitment, and you're leading. That's why you're doing so well. Thank you very much, Duncan. We're going to go to our last speaker now. We're going to Canada. My business partner, good buddy, Joe Muhammad in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Joe, can you fill us in with a few tips?
Yeah, John, can you guys hear me okay?
Hear you great, buddy.
Awesome. Yeah, great job, panelists. You guys did an awesome job. I mean, this is the thing that I take a lot from this is how the whole industry is changing. And I've talked about this before. This is massive. You guys right now are in a space that is new, that is going to take over the home-based business or whatever space you guys think, the crowdfunding space. And this is what I'm trying to say, guys, that we are at the very beginning and we're leading the charge. We are #1 worldwide. I mean, just look at the numbers. Just look at the amount of donations. Look how many people this is really impacting. You know, a couple of weeks ago when Bill was on the call, he was one of our panelists. He talked about he built a company of 1.3 million distributors. The company decides to sell the company, and then he was left out in the dark with nothing. I mean, his distributors are gone, everything's gone. For once in your life, you guys have a situation where this is person to person, peer to peer. You don't have to worry about the company. The company does not pay you. You don't have to worry about them handling your money or waiting for a check. This happens instantly. As a matter of fact, there's many mornings where I wake up and there's thousands of dollars in donations. It happens to myself, happens to John, happens to Duncan, happens to every one of us. This is what's so powerful about this. Just remember the power of this when you guys have an issue or having having that scarcity to talk to somebody. I'm telling you, this is the wave. This is somebody's going to contact you and say, hey man, I got into Impact 101. Well, man, I've been into it. I've been doing this for 2 months. You guys are going to feel terrible. What I'm trying to say is this. I mean, like John and Duncan says, I've been doing this for a long time. I remember the very first business I've ever done. I was supposed to make some calls. It took me 3-4 days. I was so scared. I was petrified of what? I don't know what I was scared of. I'd make excuses. Well, I'm going to take the dog for another walk. I'm going to take out the garbage again. Oh, wait a minute. I need to go do this. I'd make excuse after excuse after excuse, and I finally broke through that. This goes back 20 years ago. So I understand. We've all been there. The only difference between myself, John, and Duncan and some of these leaders, we take action and have a why. Just like Duncan says, you've got this you know, he put in these 10 things, and I'm telling you, commitment is the biggest thing. And when we talk about commitment, we talk about the 90-day blitz. What is a 90-day blitz? The 90-day blitz is committing to yourself for the next 90 days. You're going to talk to so many people every single day without fail for the next 90 days. And I guarantee you that if you do that, your life will change. But the problem is people make a commitment for a day or two, and then they kind of go, you know what, because they got a couple no's. That's, you know what, that is the way life works, but you got to persistently push through. And when you do, you finally get to a break point where all the stuff that you've done catches up to you. The money, the success, everything catches up to you. I'm telling you, you have to give it that effort. And you know, commitment is number one. The 90-day blitz, I'll tell you guys something, it's so much easier building fast than it is building slow. Building fast, people can feel your synergy, your energy, you've got goals, you're on the move. People want to be part of something that's part of a movement, not, well, I'm going to sign up with Joe, but he's only working this very part-time. Well, no one's going to want to work with Joe, myself. But if I had a goal, my goals were so big, and I was moving, I was shaking, what would people want to do? They'd want to work with me. That's the key, guys, is we have to understand that the number one thing is committing to yourself. Duncan, I mean, I tell you guys what, talk about commitment. Duncan's doing a call tomorrow. It's Easter Sunday. Well, you know what? His reasoning is this. He could say two things. He could say, you know what? It's Easter Sunday. No one's going to be around. Or wait a minute. Easter Sunday, everyone's going to be home. That's a successful attitude that we have. That's how we operate. We're on the call today. This is what we have to do. We will do whatever it takes to get to wherever we need to get to. And this is it. But you guys have to understand one thing. We have the vehicle. Finally, you're not hostages by company holding on to your money. You don't have to worry about that. You've got the leadership. We've got the training call. You have everything in place for your success. And that's all I have to say, John. If there's anything else you want me to add, but I think that sums it up.
Yeah, that is exactly it, Joe. You know, it comes down, as you well know, once you believe in what you're doing, when you understand that we can impact the whole planet here, we can change people's lives, we can help them get to where they want to be. When you truly understand and believe that, all we need to do is share that then with people. It becomes so easy to share because you're sharing a gift with people. So it's all about the mindset. It's all about taking action. Thanks, Joe, for being on here. Thanks to all of our speakers for being on here. Let's go out there. Let's apply the tools. I mean, I'll break it down as simple as I can for you. Reach out to someone and say, have you got 3 minutes to see something spectacular? Have you got 3 minutes to see something that could change your life? Have you got 3 minutes to see a way that a lot of people are receiving a lot of funds? If they have 3 minutes, get them onto the 3-minute call and start walking them through the process. If they don't, talk to the next one. If you do that, if you focus on that every single day, you're going to get the results that you want. This coming week, pardon me, I got a bit of a frog in my throat here, but this coming week we have 2 more big calls, Tuesday and Wednesday. Duncan's doing presentations, Colin's doing presentations. Take advantage. Make sure no event happens, like Mel said, that you don't have people on there, that you're using every resource, and it's going to get you to where you want to be that much quicker. Joe mentioned about the 90-day blitz. It's all right on our website, System for Success. You can do amazing things in 90 days if you just engage and commit and use the tools. So we're really excited. It's been a fantastic week. Another huge week coming. We are here to work with and help everybody take action. Let's keep it simple. Let's get focused. Let's go out there, have some fun. And most of all, let's impact everybody by using these tools. We're going to shut off the recording and then we'll take a couple questions if anybody has some. With that, everybody have a great Easter weekend. Thanks for being on the call. Okay, we're still live here. Hans, could you let me know if we've got any questions coming in there we could help with?
Yeah, so I see a question here from Carla. That's what's the link for the 3-minute video or call? I think, Carla, that all of those are in the resource section. You can find them in all videos. There's quite a list of videos, but it's definitely there. And the same thing, it's on the front page actually of your replicated site. So that 3-minute video is right there. It's the first video that's on the front page.
Plus, it's also on your mobile landing page. Plus, it's on our YouTube channel, which we just activated. So if you go to that YouTube channel, and Hans, maybe you could post that link again one last time here for people in the chat. If you go there, you click on the video there. The link is right up above. You can copy it, send it to people. They can do the closed captioning and have it come in any language that anybody would ever want to get the information on any of those videos on. So we are now truly global from a language perspective. Any other questions we can help people with?
I don't see any new questions coming up. I had a great assistance there. Rebecca actually beat me to typing in the link for the YouTube channel. It's very easy to remember. It's youtube.com/C for channel /Impact101. So that is the way, and we will post a little blip also on how to exactly go to the closed captions in all the languages.
Yeah, we're going to get that out today. We're also going to put it on the videos page so that people know the instructions to do that. I see a question from Vanessa, and I'd like to address this one. I regularly get people saying it is pyramid marketing. What do you advise to say? Well, the first thing that I tell people is Frank and Hans and Impact101, we are a registered Canadian company, registered real company behind this. Frank and Hans, the parent company, QRGL, has been in business since 2011. It's a cutting-edge IT company. And what we do is we are a crowdfunding company with an affiliate program. Now, peer-to-peer crowdfunding is 100% legal anywhere in the world. Anybody can give any money to anyone else anywhere in the world. That's just the reality of it. The twist that we've applied to it is you can not only give, but you can also receive. And that's why this is being so well received around the world. Then on top of it, you have your mobile landing pages. We have a real product attached to this. Frank and Hans sell those mobile landing pages. I think it's for $250 for 1 year to businesses all over the world because it's a tremendous tool to generate revenue and generate traffic. Well, you know, here you get it with even your $25 or your $40 membership, whichever you choose. You get 2 mobile landing pages. You get one completely customized to your Impact101 platform for you to use the instant you join. You get a second one you can build and customize for anything that you want to promote out there. So, you know, you're getting tremendous value for your membership. We're in a huge arena that's an ethically and morally accepted way for anybody to raise funds. And we have the best model for people to do that with a company that's real, that is built compliantly and built for longevity. So we have it all right here. There's no question about it. Any last questions before we jump off?
Well, John, let me just add another little thing there to that last question. The Impact101 opportunity is equally fair to everybody. It does not matter whether you're joined in the beginning or if you join right now. That is also one of the, I'd say, typical things that makes this program a very good program. We believe in equal opportunities. The person that joins tomorrow that might just be really good at getting the message out to others might be way more successful than a person that joined on day one but never really did anything. So it's all up to your own effort. Anything that you put into it, you will get back multiplied by your success factor. And that is also what makes this a great opportunity and a real one, and definitely not a pyramid type of thing where only the top does well and the people that come in later don't do well at all. So that's another little snippet there.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Hans. Again, I'd like to thank all of our speakers. Tremendous job. Earl Cox, Mel Baxter-Smith, Duncan Wood, Joe Muhammad, yourself, Hans. We'd like to wish everyone a great Easter. Let's go out there. Let's make an impact around the world, because we certainly have the vehicle to do so. Have a great Easter weekend, everybody. Thanks for being on the call.